Logan Armbruster, the senior co-captain, will boot it away from the near side hash mark, and that's a short one. It's going to come down at the 31, and he slips and falls and stays on it at the 43-yard line. That was Dalton Stokes, a sophomore, who caught it at the 31, and then he slipped up and went down at the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Taylorville Tornadoes.
And the turf might be a little damp. I mean, there wasn't much of any rain at all, but and you'd think the wind would have it dry. But anyway, his feet came out from under him, and there was basically no return on that one.
At wide receiver, Cody Kreitz will split out here to the near side for Taylorville. The quarterback is Seth Trulock. He's a junior, and he hands off the right side, and Lincoln's there. They stack him up, and it looks like a fumble, and Lincoln's got it right off the bat at the 30-yard line. And the guy that picked up the fumble for Lincoln was Nick Cameron, number 20. He's a senior, 5'11", and 146-pounder. Cameron picked up the fumble, but it was just a gang tackle by Lincoln as they tried to hand off to their speedster, Cody Kreitz. He wasn't able to hand off to it. Lincoln knocked it loose, and Lincoln with tremendous field position to start this game on senior night. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters, and Jared Grover, the center, is up over the football. James Leisinger backs off from the line, takes a look at the defense, checks his play, and now he looks at his running back, Moses Rogers, and he'll come up under center. James Leisinger's more in man of motion. Schlater to the 30 at the line of scrimmage, knocked down at the 25-yard line goes Zach Schlater with a 5-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Railsplitters now here early in the first quarter.
That was just a little sweep to the short side of the field, and Schlater turned up. He didn't have a lot of running room, but he picked up a 5-yard gain on the first down.
Number 10, big gain. Number 10 is now number 23.
All right, here go the Railsplitters. Leisinger up under center. Man in motion, Schlater again. This time they give it Cruz off the right side. His forward motion may have taken him down to the 22-yard line. We'll see what kind of spot they get. Cruz came off the right side of the center. And they're going to spot it at the 23-yard line. Andy Cruz with a 2-yard pickup there for the Railsplitters.
And that was just straight ahead football, and Lincoln's going to try to pound the middle, try to use their running game to get to the end zone here on their first drive. Taylorville plays tough defense inside.
3rd down and 3 yards to go for the Railsplitter. I want to thank all our fine sponsors on 96.3 FM. The man in motion, Schlater. They hand it Schlater. He dives up ahead, stays on his feet, keeps his legs going, and they may spot it down at about the 19. It looks like a first down for the Railsplitters.
I think he fumbled.
He fumbled. And the fumble is picked up by number 42, Tyler Spar for the Taylorville Tornadoes. He's a senior, and now Taylorville is going to take over 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 20-yard line.
And I think Schlater had the first down yardage, Bob, but he got hit there after he crossed the 20 and coughed it up, and Taylorville was opportunistic right there to fall on it.
Railsplitter's going to have to turn around and play defense. Now they go with that 3-5 up on that front line. The nose guard is Brandon Aper. The defensive ends are junior Riley Reed and senior Sawyer Conrad. The middle linebacker is Andy Cruz, and the inside linebackers are Schmidt and Schlater. And here they come. That is the quarterback, and he's hitting the backfield. A nice tackle there for Lincoln. That's Sawyer Conrad on the blitz from his defensive end position, taking him down for a 5-yard loss. Back to the 15-yard line they go. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Tornadoes.
Well, Taylorville's trying to run an option, Bob, and they're either not blocking Conrad out there, or else somebody's just not, or they're just missing him because he's going to cross into the backfield, and he disrupted the first play that they fumbled. This time he gets in the backfield and stops the quarterback for a 5-yard loss.
Sawyer Conrad, he keeps improving as the senior goes on, and he's a force to be reckoned with. He's 6'3", 313 pounds, wears the number 75. Lines up wide on his defensive position goes Sawyer Conrad. And now a whistle on the field. Timeout Taylorville on the field with 9:49 left in the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Tornadoes when we come back after this team for the Tornadoes after that tackle by Sawyer Conrad. Taylorville had seen enough. They called a timeout. We'll finish the defense for Lincoln. The outside linebackers are Garrett Cooper and Nick Cameron. They're both seniors. And the defensive backs are Jacob Summers and Logan Armbruster. They're also seniors. And the Strong safeties, Dane Eimer. He's a junior. You'll see him in on a lot of tackles. He wears the number 31. He's 5'9", 155-pounder. There's no score here early with 9:49 left in the first quarter, and it's going to be 2nd and 15 for Taylorville. Wide to the near side here is Schweitzer, as Trulock now comes up underneath his center. He waits for the snap. He's got a man in motion. They pitch it to him on the right side. There's a penalty on the play, and he's tackled before the original line of scrimmage. He got about 3 yards out of that, but there's a penalty on the play. That was Nick Gant, number 23. They had a numbers change, and that is number 23, Nick Gant. He's a senior, 6 foot, 173-pounder that ran the football.
That penalty's going to go against the Tornadoes, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Railers decline it and sets up a 3rd and long.
The illegal procedure on the Tornadoes, and you're right, it's declined by the Railsplitters. Kim called that one.
They got only 4 yards on the play out to the 19, so it sets up a 3rd and about 11.
Railsplitter defense holds strong. Aper, Conradi, and Reed up there on that front line. 5 linebackers behind them. Seth Trulock, the quarterback, looks along the line of scrimmage. He's on the far side, hash marks. He waits for the snap. He's going to roll out to his left. He's got pressure on him, and he throws it away. Good pressure there for the Railsplitters. That was, looked like Wesley. No, that was Connor Schmidt. Connor Schmidt from the inside linebacker position. Coach came up there and put the pressure on Trulock.
Yeah, he read the play well and came up, without being touched and made him throw the ball. He was trying to roll to his left, a tough throw, and he just threw it into the ground.
Josh Glazy checks in on the special team for the Railsplitters. Cruz stays out there. Cooper, Armbruster's back with Dane Eimer for the Railsplitters. And the Tornadoes are going to have to punt it away. Here's the long snap over the head and a nice catch by the punter. He gets it away along the right side, and it takes a Lincoln bounce backwards, and now it comes back to the 45-yard line. So the Railsplitters are going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line.
He had the wind with him, and that helped the punt a little bit, but it died when it hit the ground, Bob. Fortunate for the Railers, and there's some flags on the field now after the play, I think, but I don't know what it...
Personal foul against the Railsplitters. So that's going to be a big penalty. That'll take it all the way back to the 30-yard line. That should be a 15-yard penalty with only 9:10 on the clock in the first quarter.
And that's just uncalled for. I don't know what happened. We didn't see it, but that just kills your team. Whoever did that, that's just hurting the team by making a 15-yard penalty, taking them out of great field position near midfield. Now they're back on their own 30.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for James Leisinger on senior night and the Lincoln Railsplitters. 9:10 left first quarter. As Coach told you, it's going to be 1st and 10. To the near side, it's going to be Logan Armbruster. Evan Shirley splits out to the right side. The wingbacks are Zach Schlater and Moses Rogers. Cruz, the fullback. Leisinger up under center. Schlater goes in motion. They pitch it to Schlater on the outside. He gets a good block, and he fights his way up to the 36-yard line. A 6-yard gain there by Schlater, and he got a good block out there on the play, Coach, to enable him to cut inside up to the near side and get up a 6-yard gain to the 36.
And that was Moses Rogers doing the blocking out there from his wing position too, Bob. He got on his defender and just held his block until the runner got by, until Schlater got by him.
Clock stays on the move. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Railsplitters. Jared Grover, the center, up over the football. He's flanked by Evan Offenbaugh and Josh Glazik at the guards. Man in motion, Schlater. Leisinger's going to throw a high looping pass. Armbruster makes a great catch along the sideline, and they say no. He caught the ball, and then he lost it. I thought he had it. He may have been out of bounds when he first had a hold of it, but they wave it incomplete, so they're going to be 3rd and 4 for the Railsplitters.
Yeah, the official was waving him out of bounds when he caught it. I didn't know if he ever dropped it or not, but he had it for a while, but he was out of bounds when he caught it. And really, throwing it into the wind, it kind of hung up there a little bit, and it's a surprise to see him throw into the wind, but not a bad idea. It's going to be 3rd and about 4, I believe, for the Railers.
With 8:27 left on the first quarter clock. No score here from Handlin Field on senior night. Everett going to snap up to Leisinger, and the handoff to Cruz. Stays on his feet into the 40 before they knock him back. Didn't quite make it to a first down. He was close. His left foot looked like it touched on the line. Let's see what kind of spot they give him. If they got the first down, they're going to move the sticks. Cruz just kind of stuck that one foot out there just across the 40-yard line, and that's all it took to get the first down.
They came a little off tackle that time, had some inside blocking, and then got to off the tackle to the right side and made the last couple yards on his own. And as you said, Bob, just barely crossed the 40 for the first down.
Referee keeps the clock moving. 8:12 left in the first quarter. Here come the Railers. Arm wrestler here to the near side. Shirley flanked out to the left side. Out of that wing formation they come. Leisinger under pressure. He pitches it outside, and that is Schlater for another first down. Zach Schlater juked and jived. It was actually a forward pitch to Schlater, and Schlater down into enemy territory. The Taylorville Tornadoes down to their 47-yard line.
Yeah, that was a 13-yard pickup. Now the question is, as you said, Bob, was it a pitch or was it a pass? You know, I thought maybe it was forward myself, but we're going to put it down as a run for now. We'll check that later.
Here come the Railers again on a 1st and 10. We want to thank a couple of our fine sponsors. Area Disposal Service and the 5th Street Food Mart. As Moses Rogers goes in motion, he's got the pitch. He's on his feet, still on his feet, and then he's tripped up at the 44-yard line. 3-yard pickup there by Moses Rogers on the pitch from James Leisinger.
And nice defense by the Tornadoes to string that out as well. Moses tried to get to the sideline and turn it up and couldn't quite get there.
Now Brandon Aper is going to check in for Sawyer Conradi up on that offensive line. Conradi's the left tackle, and he's getting a breather right now as Aper comes into the left tackle position. Armbruster splits out here wide to the right. Ball on the far side hash mark. Taylorville's going to blitz. They hand it off to Schlater. He makes the turn. Schlater to the 40. Still on his feet. Up to the 35. Looks for more running room, and he's finally tripped up at the 31-yard line, and another first down for the Railsplitters. Zach Schlater got some good blocking, found the openings, and he was able to weed his way down the field to the 31-yard line at Taylorville.
They used his speed to run away from a couple tackles in the backfield, Bob, and then when he got to the corner, he was getting a great block out there by his wide receiver, Armbruster, and that helped him spring for the big yardage. 13 more yards on that, then he's already having a big night with 37 yards.
Andy McDonald, head coach for the Railers, sends in the play with James Leisinger. Tate Gordon now in there up to the left side. Leisinger's going to hand it off to Schlater. Bounces off his own player, gets back to the line of scrimmage, stays on his feet, and there's a penalty on the play. Schlater finally knocked out of bounds at the 25, ran it right into the back of one of his own players, but it'll be for nothing because it's going to be a hold on Lincoln. The referee signals hold on the penalty against Lincoln, and they'll march it off.
It looked like the flag came behind the play. You know, the runner was off around the corner to the right side, and the flag came in late, like it was from somebody pushing behind the play, which wouldn't have made any difference. So the Railers just got to get a little more under control here and, quit having penalties. That's a 10-yarder.
Second penalty of the game against the Railers, and both of them on this drive. Ball back to the 40-yard line now. Clock on the move. 6:24 left in the first quarter. 1st and 20 for the Railsplitters at the Taylorville 40-yard line. Leisinger comes up under center. Anthony Cannon in there at fullback now. Leisinger's going to throw it up ahead, and he's got his man. Looks like a first down. I believe that was Schlater. Zach Schlater down to the 22-yard line. That's short of a first down. They keep the clock moving, but the Railers only got about a yard to go for a first down. Nice play, Leisinger to Schlater.
Well, he had a man open. I think it was Cooper, out in the flat too, Bob. You know, it looked like it could have been a screen pass setup, but he threw it downfield, made a nice throw into the wind, and picked up 18 yards.
Austin Brummett, the right tackle for Lincoln. Josh Glazik, the right guard. Cruz back in there at fullback. Leisinger comes up under center, man in motion. Leisinger's going to keep it himself, and he doesn't get very much out of that one. I don't know if he got the first down. It didn't look like it.
It's hard to tell if that's a play, if they miss the handoff, or if it's just a delay for him to run with the ball. But you're right, Bob. He comes up just short. He's picked up maybe a yard on the play.
3rd down for Lincoln. Clock still on the move. No score. 5:15 left in the first quarter. Coach Andy McDonald sends the play in with quarterback James Leisinger. Of course, it's 2-down territory for the Railsplitters. They come up to the line of scrimmage. That's Tate Gordon now in there at wide receiver for Lincoln. Schlater goes. Leisinger's going to keep it again, and this time he just keeps churning, still on his feet, down inside the 15-yard line. Leisinger is a tough hombre. He just put his shoulder down after he had the first down, but he put his shoulder down at the end and knocked somebody else down and picked up extra yardage. They're playing the theme music from the good, the bad, and the ugly after that run. He just was able to grind that one out and get the first down. That was a 9-yard run from him straight up the middle. And the defense was crowding the middle, too, trying to stop. They kind of anticipated that, but didn't do them any good. The offensive line pushed them out of the way. First and 10 for the Railsplitter at the 12. Number 12, Leisinger's got the snap, hands it off to Cruz, and he dives up ahead across the 10, about to the 9-yard line before the Taylorville Tornadoes plug the hole up to stop him. This is an important drive to put some points on the board here, Bob. We picked up 2 on that, but that was Cruz on that carry. But they started on their own 30 after fumbling their first possession. This is their second possession here. Still in the first quarter, down to the 10. It's important to get into the end zone. Jared Grover, the center, down over the football at the 10-yard line. Grover's a senior. He's 5'11", 265. Man in motion, Schlater. They hand it off to Schlater. And Schlater's taken down just across the 10-yard line. 74 was the first guy there. That's Brandon Osmussen, the left tackle. Defensive tackle for Taylorville made the tackle. So a yard there for Schlater. So now it's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Railsplitters. 3:30 left for the first quarter. So Schlater kind of slowed down or stopped just as he got to the line of scrimmage that time, Bob. I don't know if there's some white shirts there that he was going to try to change directions, but once you slow down, it pretty much kills your momentum, and he wasn't able to pick up any more. Leisinger's got the play from coach. Now he comes up under center. Man in motion, Moses Rogers gets the pitch, and he's wrapped up in the backfield, dropped the 11-yard line. Down goes Moses Rogers, and Taylorville was able to read that one all the way. So now it's going to be 4th down for the Railsplitters. Well, they got some penetration on the right side of their defense, the side where Rogers was trying to run the ball, and he had no place to go as they were in the backfield there and stopped you for a loss. 4th and 9 at the 11-yard line. 2:45 for the first quarter on senior night. Lincoln in their green uniforms and the green helmets. Ball spotted down over on the far side hash mark. Centers over the ball. Now Leisinger's ready. Here's the snap. Back to throw. Looks for the end zone for armbuster. It's overthrown and incomplete. And Taylorville will take over on downs. But no, there's a flag on the play. Right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the coach going to... They're talking to Leisinger, so it might be on Tornadoes. No. They're talking to Leisinger, and it's on Lincoln. So Taylorville will take over. It looks like a signal a chop block. So it'll be 1st and 10. The referee signals with 2:26 left in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10. I'm sorry, Bob. Leisinger was trying to throw a fade route there to the corner and just put it up high in the air. And I don't know if the wind affected it, but it was a little long, and Armbruster couldn't get under it to make the catch. And a long drive to start on their own 30-yard line after the penalty dies on the 11. So Seth Trulock and the Tornadoes will now come out 1st and 10. That's Kreitz here to the near side. Yance the running back. Trulock comes up under center. Man in motion, and Trulock looks like he kept it, and he did, down to the 25-yard line for a first down for Taylorville. One of the Railers tripped him up because there was nobody around him when he went down. They're going to call it the 24-yard line. He got tripped up and went down at the 24. Well, he likes to keep the ball. They run the option, Bob, and the quarterback likes to run the ball. He's their second leading rusher, and he did it that time and picked up some nice yardage. Now Kreitz will line up to the right side. Here to the near side, that's Blake Peters as Trulock comes up under center. Man in motion. He's going to pitch it to the outside, and he's got running room. He's finally tripped up. That was Gant. The tackle, I believe, was made by Dane Eimer for the Railsplitters. It was Dane Eimer on the tackle for the Railsplitters.
Railers did a good job. They're going to have to continue to come up. They're going to, when they run that option, you know, what Lincoln has to do is come up and to the line of scrimmage with their backs and play it. And they did a nice. Eimer did a nice job that time getting there.
Taylorville up to their own 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Tornadoes. Kreitz to the right side. In the slot, it's going to be Matt Hayden. Split wide is Blake Peters. True lock up under center on the 2nd 5. He's back to throw. Throws it to Kreitz. He's got him, but before the sticks, and he's tackled. He didn't get the first down. Tackle out there made by Logan Armbruster. Armbruster came up and wrapped him up about a yard short of the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 now for the Tornadoes at their own 33-yard line. Really 3rd and 2.
That's a defensive key for the Railers. So once they catch the ball, to stop them exactly what Armbruster did there, stop him right where he caught it, and so there's no gain after the catch.
We're in the red. 44 seconds left first quarter. Trulock and the Tornadoes on a 3rd and 2 here. Trulock's going to keep it himself, and looks like he got knocked back. A lot of Railers there to knock him back. Riley Reed was there for the Railers, and they're going to give him the first down on the forward motion. So the ball is going to come up to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes. Is that their first down?
That's their second. Both in this possession here. They started this one on their own 11 where the Railers had driven to, and now they've worked their way out of there a little bit out to the 34-yard line. 2 first downs in this drive.
This time Kreitz will come to the near side. Peters flanked wide to the right. Trulock up under center. 1st and 10. He's got a man in motion, and it's a fumble on the ground. Trulock, the Railers fight for it. Trulock looked like he was the first guy there, but he's knocked back to his own 30-yard line. They lost 4 yards there, and that's the end of the first quarter. Goose eggs on the board. Lincoln 0, Taylorville 0. We'll be back after these messages.